Hello, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week of December 4th to the 10th, 2023. First card out for you is the Sustainer. Okay, so I'm already seeing like a vision of you keeping things up in your life. So like your routine with work, productivity, cleaning the house, cooking, working out. It feels like you're getting back on track with that. This feels like a week where you are filling your cup up. Also, happy birthday if it's your birthday. Just got to throw that in there. I see this is a really good week for you to, I don't know why the phrase keeping up with the Kardashians just came into my head. Maintain and keep up and keep building the momentum that you have going on in your life. And I'm also seeing this message here of sustaining your relationships, checking in on the people around you. And it feels like you're just trying to calm down a little bit because there may have been several weeks where like you were just trying to figure things out in your relationships, in your life, in everything. And there may have been a lot of changes, a lot of, big events taking place. And this week it feels like you're just trying to maintain the status quo and keep the positive momentum that you have going on in your life, which is very special. We have doubt coming up for you. And this says, offering all to the divine doesn't mean that negativity never arises. But you can say, free me from this prison of doubt. I cast this burden to you. Show me your will and restore me to faith and confidence. So that's really beautiful. I feel like you're taking a break from your doubts, your worries, your overthinking when it comes to your future, your relationships, your money, your whatever. I feel like you're taking a break from that and really just kind of like maintaining a good routine for yourself. I'm also noticing in these cards, if you look here, there's a lot of like indigo and violet colors here. So this can show the need to work on your third eye chakra and your crown chakra. So I would do some meditations around that, some energy work and healing around that. And yeah, I think it'll be really good for you. I'm seeing here this vision of like, things will grow and work out on their own in your life as long as you just maintain your base level and keep your cup filled. Does that make sense? So keep up with your to-do list, keep up with the projects that you're working on, keep up with your work, all that, and make sure you're phone calling or hanging out with everyone in your life regularly, at least once a week, I would say. That's my personal thing. Like if you're in my circle, you will hear from me or see me at least once a week, okay? Anything less than that, I just feel like it's like, I don't know. I barely remember that I'm friends with people if I don't see them that often. So I see you maintaining that status quo, keeping your cup filled, and spirit will help build this energy up with you as well. So this isn't really a week where I would recommend making any huge life-changing decisions. It feels more so like a week where things are calm and settled, and time is on your side here. If you're like sort of waiting for a change to happen within someone else or outside circumstances, this is the week to allow that to come to you instead of chasing it, instead of chasing anything or like trying really, really hard to get a certain outcome. It just feels like you're working on your goals, you're keeping things up, Your major arcana card this week is the High Priestess in reversed. So, okay. Whenever this card comes out in reverse, it does show not listening to your intuition and some facts that may be ignored. So I want to get more info on this. We're going to get 6 tarot cards, 2 rows of 3. Hopefully it will clarify a lot of this. First card out for you is the 6 of Fire, which is a card of success. Okay, it does feel like there is a lot of celebration going on around you, achievements that you may be reaching, goals that you are reaching. It does feel like a wonderful week for kind of sustaining success, if that makes sense. Like sustaining a base level of success and growth, and just kind of like keeping it there. I'm seeing here the phrase of like sustaining fame for some of you, or sustaining a certain degree of popularity or a certain high level of output. Maybe that makes sense for some of you. I feel like you're working hard to kind of keep the good stuff in your life and keep, building off of it. Second card out is the King of Fire. Okay, you are absolutely in your power this week. Wow. This is your card. This is your masculine energy at its most mature and popular and successful expression. Okay, we see you leading people, kind of being the center of attention a little bit this week, and sharing your thoughts, your ideas, your work and your love with people. It feels like you are working hard to manifest certain things in your life. Like, this is just a week where you're focusing on your goals. I don't know how else to put it. And you're not like chasing anyone's affection outside of that, or trying to force someone to heal or change. It feels like your eyes are focused on your own journey, your own growth, and you're keeping busy with that, which is really good. It's like a good busyness, a good distraction. And you know, in the journey of achieving this success, I feel like you talk to a lot of people, you've seen a lot of things, you've gathered a lot of knowledge and experience and wisdom. And I just see you as this superstar almost. Like, people are really attracted to you, really admire you. And, you know, especially when you're focused on your own passion project or goals in life, and maintaining like a status quo with your inner circle. It just, I don't know how to describe it. It's like you're pouring light, source energy, love into yourself, your own life. And because you're doing that, you start to glow energetically. And that glow gets a lot of eyes turned towards you. It has a lot of people wanting to talk to you, give you opportunities, work with you. And it also attracts a lot of success, a lot of blessings and abundance. And it's powerful. That's what it is. It is powerful. Okay. And, you know, this power, it manifests in your physical reality as money, as influence, as seduction. And, you know, it's a neutral energy. Power is neutral, okay? It doesn't corrupt people or make people evil. It just amplifies your soul and your intentions, whether they're good or bad. So that's not a bad thing, all right? Don't resist this power. This power does come from you kind of being a little bit selfish, though, and in a good way. Hopefully. Selfish as in like just keeping your focus on yourself and, you know, having healthy boundaries and not like overly chasing or trying to solve other people's problems. You know, you're watering your own garden in a way, you're sustaining your life. Some of you guys may be sustaining another life. Some of y'all might be pregnant. Or having a baby, a newborn baby, I'm seeing for some of you, not all of you, obviously. Third card out is the 9 of Air in reverse. Oh boy. Yeah, this is a card of mental health challenges, overthinking. Here's the thing, guys. I feel like this is kind of coming from someone else in your life, where in the past you may have chased them. Okay, you may have really wanted a relationship or friendship or something to work with them, and you wanted to give them all your advice, your time, your energy, help them heal and grow as a person. And, you know, that left you in this state of depression, anxiety, overthinking, right? And it was overwhelming. And your intuition has been guiding you away from like doing that. And now I see you're releasing those anxieties, those doubts, those worries, that depression, that, you know, those negative feelings that come from pouring all of your energy into other people, but not yourself. I feel like that is what you're releasing here. And it's funny because the people or the person who you are no longer doing that for, they're going to see you focused on your own little life, your own journey, glowing, thriving, moisturized, hydrated, in your lane, in your zone. And I feel like that is actually going to make them start overthinking and being anxious and, you know, wondering what happened, because this person, whoever they may have been, they were really living off of your source energy. See, when you focus your conscious attention towards something, you're essentially pouring your source energy into it. Think of like being alive as this constant stream of source energy flowing into you, both upwards and downwards. And where you put your focus, that is where that energy will flow to. You know, where your focus goes, energy flows. And So someone in your life may have really benefited from you constantly focusing on their problems, their life, coming to them, doing them favors, everything. And now that you're pulling back and you're focusing on the things that are important to you, such as your goals, your job, your life, the relationships that are well reciprocated, they're really feeling that absence. And you know what? They're going to have to learn how to become self-sustaining individuals. 9 of Swords in reverse, they may even be entering a state of becoming the victim, and you may see this from afar with healthy boundaries, keeping you protected, where they're just like, my life sucks, like nothing I do is right. You give them advice and they're like, oh no, that I couldn't possibly do that. But then they're not actively trying to heal from the issues that may be going on. And I feel like this is kind of like an issue of the past, like you're not worried about it anymore. But they're still there and you still care about them. They're in your energy. So second row out, fourth card, Queen of Air in reverse. Yeah. Here's the thing, guys. I first off, I feel like this is how you may be having to come off to this person, whoever it may be. I feel like in the past, you may have had a very big heart. And I feel like Sagittarius energy people do have big hearts. It's something that isn't really talked about that often, but it's definitely there. And, you were able to show certain people or organizations, whatever, your love, your compassion, just how big your heart is. But I feel like now that you're having to put some boundaries up, because it's been an unreciprocated thing, you feel like you're coming off as very cold or calculating. But you have to maintain this energy is what I feel like. The Queen of Air in reverse is very, very cold. Like unemotional, like having to have very strong boundaries. And, not cross that line of giving too much or, making the lines blurry in relationships and connections and allowing someone to get away with, benefiting from your love, your energy, your focus, when they may be chaotic or not able to give that back to you and cause you chaos. It's like there's a lot going on here to protect yourself emotionally. And I am actually seeing this desire within some of you to be a little bit more numb, as weird as that sounds, to not care so much about, certain, or not that you don't want to care, but it's like you don't want certain emotional attachments to people or situations or habits in your life that are not sustaining your life back. Yeah, and I feel like your intuition has been sending you some doubts about these people, these situations, or these habits that aren't sustaining your life, that you're giving a lot of energy to, they're not giving it back. And I feel like you're really able to listen to that intuition a lot deeper this week, but it doesn't make it any less painful. Even with the King of Fire card, we see his heart is right here, like very big hearted energy, for sure. Yeah. We have the Hanged Man in reverse. Yeah. Whatever this person or organization or habit was, I feel like they left you in suspension. Like they may have had their doubts and didn't want to make any, decisions towards you or give you clear answers or what. And, I feel like you're kind of over just waiting around, because when you're in an ambiguous energy, waiting around for answers to happen, it does trigger so much anxiety, and I feel like you're trying to keep yourself in a perspective, in a lifestyle where you're not waiting, you're doing, you're focusing on your goals, your friends that are here for you in the present moment, your plans, sustaining your life and filling your own cup up. So it's not like you're just sitting in this energy of waiting and pouring energy into someone or something who can't decide whether or not they want to give it back to you. They can't decide to heal themselves or fix the issues that exist in their life that prevent them from giving energy back. I feel like you're not doing that anymore. Final card out is Fortune's Wheel. Exactly. This is what these healthy boundaries are actually going to be bringing you. I am seeing here for some of you, by having these boundaries and maintaining them, even though your heart is saying, but I just want to, like, give, you're actually going to make a huge shift in this person or this thing that was benefiting from you not having boundaries. Like, they're going to wake up, they're going to realize, and they may change their mind even. And we also see money, we see success, we see personal revelation coming through as well. Like, these are like unexpected positive shifts. Fortune's Wheel of Fortune, is one of my favorite cards when it comes up upright, and it rarely come out upright in readings, honestly. Like, at least my readings, I barely see this card coming out. And this is beautiful. We see like the wheel of fortune, the wheel of life itself is turning for you this week, and it's going in your favor. Like I said, you're focusing on yourself. And so there's a lot of spirits, a lot of energy that's attracted to you right now. And that's going to bring in extra money and blessings and people and opportunities, everything, because you're focused on your own little life. So that's a beautiful reading. Thank you guys for joining me. Watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below. I love hearing your stories, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. Go ahead over to my website, spiritpsychic.org, to get a reading with me, and definitely check out my 2024 tarot and mediumship reading. This is an hour-long video reading where I will dive into the year ahead for you, tell you what's going to happen, and answer your questions, your concerns, any topic you want to talk about. I will mention it in your reading, and I will get a ton of advice and messages from your spirit guides, ancestors, and whoever comes through from the other side, okay? So check that out. I also offer life coaching and my Goddess Energy Intention Oil there. Link in the description. Bye-bye.